Hi, my name's Charles Enner, and I look after solution architecture for Phoenix DX. The topic that we're going to be covering today is, what does it mean to be future-proof? First of all, why are we even talking about this? The simple truth is that to stay relevant and competitive as an organization in the modern world, you need to have hyper-focus on rapidly and iteratively keeping your systems relevant to all participants in your business: customers, employees, shareholders, regulators, and so on. This is what we call being future-proof. But what does it take to be able to do this? To quote the CEO of one of the global leading application delivery platforms, OutSystems, we need to change the way software is built. We need to still build it fast, and we need to build it right. But most importantly, we need to build it so that it helps you constantly adapt to an unpredictable future. This is really hard. There is no single tool today that can address all of these challenges. Actually, you need more than just tools. It takes a platform approach to tackle these challenges. Beyond that even, you need a platform that is built for enterprise-scale businesses. We found that in order to do this, you need to be focused on key themes in your solution delivery capability. For today's talk, I've organized these themes into what I'll call the 4 pillars. Let's dive into the first pillar. The first pillar we'll discuss is your tech talent. In order to be successful, you need to find ways to elevate and unblock your existing tech teams, so that their talent can be unleashed to address your growing solution backlogs. This ultimately allows you to do more with what you have. In addition to this, there is a well-known growing shortage of developers available to tackle the solution backlog of organizations across all industries. How does a platform approach help this? Firstly, it raises the floor on your team's baseline capability, meaning that a lot of the traditional under-the-hood coding work is now handled by the platform itself. This allows the quality of the team's overall output to rise to a new level. It also enables the team to tangibly share expertise by packaging and making reusable great components and good practices. Ultimately, this allows your tech talent to focus their time more on business solutions and less on low-value technology plumbing or upgrades. This also means that developers move their focus more to being collaborative change agents inside your solution teams, rather than just taking on the traditional engineer role. All of this increases the intimacy and productivity between business teams and development teams in co-building great solutions for the whole business. Let's look at an example. Imagine that you have a web application team and a mobile application team working on solutions in the same area of your business. A need comes up to add a key business rule that has to be implemented in both these channels. In the traditional approach, there would need to be a large effort to communicate, plan, implement, coordinate, and test that this rule has been put in place by both teams. In a platform approach, there is much less of a distinction between teams building the business rules for web versus mobile. In all likelihood, on a platform, this responsibility would fall into the same single team, allowing this change to be managed centrally and easily implemented. The next pillar is orchestration, or the ability to create solutions across multiple systems and channels. As the saying goes, no man is an island. Well, to paraphrase that, we can also say that no application is an island. In order to create modern enterprise solutions for your customers or employees, you inevitably need to create an experience that touches on any number of your existing technology assets, brings in new systems, addresses additional data and logic needs, and rapidly builds all of this into a modern solution. Here's how a platform approach helps. A platform brings with it the built-in capability to quickly and confidently integrate into your existing systems and new technologies. It also brings with it the ability to create new data, logic, visual interfaces, and business process components so that you can deliver a unified experience to your users. This also allows you to leave your underlying core systems largely undisturbed, dramatically lowering the traditional cost and risk of change in your business. As an example, think about a requirement to create a new leave approval process for web and mobile users on top of your SAP instance. In this case, a platform gives the ability to integrate into SAP using industry-standard connectors, build a central approval rules engine, and have all of that used in the web and mobile applications that are built inside a single interface framework. The third pillar is empowering the full application lifecycle. Getting an enterprise application from idea to production is about much more than just development. You need to be thinking about all parts of the application lifecycle, like design, quality assurance, deployment, monitoring, feedback, and change. Often the interaction between these steps is complicated and prone to issues, or what we call brittle. So how does a platform approach help? Modern platforms cover much more than just the development step of the application lifecycle. They provide an integrated and open lifecycle capability, sometimes referred to as DevOps, delivering a powerful, low-friction framework and toolset for the full application lifecycle, from design to deployment and back again through feedback. In this case, I'm going to give the example of not having a full platform. So in traditional solution delivery teams, you need a large number of supporting frameworks, tools, and skill sets to be able to address all parts of the lifecycle. In one instance that I've personally seen, there were over 20 different frameworks and tools required to address the application lifecycle needs. In a modern platform approach, you can massively mitigate this issue down to a small number of core tools and processes. Last, but in no means least, the fourth pillar is reducing debt. In the modern digitally enabled business, the enemy is anything that slows down your ability to adapt to an ever-changing world. We call this debt. In this case, some examples of the types of debt that slow you down are technology debt, or the need to maintain old systems that no longer fit your business operations or customer needs. Skill set debt, or having skills in your business that are either outdated or that are blocked from being effective because of inefficient systems or processes. And process debt, where the processes that run your business and the systems that support them are not capable of changing fast enough to meet your evolving needs. In this case, having a platform enables you to separate and target areas of your business that have debt and iteratively start bringing them into a place where they're serving the organization well and can be adapted for future changes. An example of this is where you might have a process in a legacy system that you want to make visible to a customer, like tracking a parcel that you need to deliver to them. The problem in this case is that this information can only be updated and viewed by a call center operator using your internal old system screens. In this case, you could use a platform to plug into the underlying system's database and create a mobile application that allows a customer to view their specific tracking information. So, in closing, and thinking about these pillars, we can see two important points coming out. Firstly, that there isn't just one challenge that needs to be addressed to become ready for the future. Secondly, that a platform approach which brings together these important pillars and continues to evolve them along with your teams and your business creates a massive differentiator for you to thrive in an unpredictable world. Thanks for listening.